Hello everyone, ban voting for 3-card blind has concluded. And as a reminder, there were 6 cards that the community voted on, and for every card you were able to vote either +2, +1, 0, -1, or -2 to determine how much you wanted the card banned, where a positive number indicates that you would like the card to stay around, and a negative number indicates that the card is something that you would like to go on the ban list, at least temporarily. And rather than stringing you along here, I'm going to just jump straight into things and say that the cards that didn't get banned were Black Lotus, Pact of Negation, and the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. We'll start again with Black Lotus. Black Lotus is a card that definitely defines the format as long as it's legal, and because of that, it's not surprising that people had strong opinions about it. You can see from this chart that people did not tend to be indifferent about Black Lotus. They did tend to lean one way or the other, and for this month, it looks like Black Lotus is going to continue to be legal. Next, we have Pact of Negation, and Pact of Negation was on this list because of a very specific deck, which was the Black Lotus Gideon of the Trials Pact of Negation deck. Pact of Negation has remained legal really just by the skin of its teeth. The average score came out to a 0.04, so it was very, very close to just being right in the middle in terms of where people felt about whether it should be legal or not. Given that Black Lotus and Pact of Negation have both remained legal, this does mean that that specific deck is also still legal, and I think that it's going to be very important for players to keep that deck in mind moving into August. The final card that did not receive a ban was the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, and this was also a very close one. It came in at an average score of 0.12, and it remaining legal is an interesting dynamic because Black Lotus is still legal, and Tabernacle does a reasonably good job at keeping some of those Black Lotus decks in check. Now let's quickly cover the cards that actually did get banned, starting with Leyline of Anticipation. Leyline of Anticipation was a huge part of July's meta, with players flashing out their Black Lotus and Stacks pieces before other players even got to deploy their strategies at all. The absence of this card is going to make decks that want to run Stacks pieces have to play a more honest game where they are playing at sorcery speed and can't disrupt every game even if they go second. Next we have Force of Will, another card which was a huge part of the previous meta. Seeing as Leyline of Anticipation and Force of Will are both banned in August, I think that there is going to be a very explosive meta. The last card on this list is Wasteland, and Wasteland is a very interesting addition to the banned list, especially with the context of the previous month. In July, Wasteland actually didn't have a positive win rate, but the reason the card was voted on was that if Black Lotus did get banned, Wasteland would become an incredibly frustrating card to play against. However, Black Lotus is legal still, and Wasteland is gone. This was certainly not the expected outcome, but this is how a democratic vote works, and it is one of the awkward things that can happen when a lot of people with different opinions are not completely coordinated on how they are voting. That just about wraps things up. I'm looking forward to seeing what people brew up for the month of August. As a reminder, you will be able to submit decks through the website beginning on August 1st, and I will be accepting a limited number of participants, probably around 100 players. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.